Somos tan contentos de verlos. On est si content de vous voir. We are so happy to see you. Today, we are going to create a deck of cards with the acrobatic elements that we use in circus arts. I got inspired because I found a yoga deck with the different yoga poses in it, which is great. But I thought we could make a deck with our acrobatic moves. So, really, it's not that important how we're drawing. We can make little stick figures. And the fun part is we can put them somewhere, like here in a hat, and then we can draw them out, and that's the moves we're going to practice. So the different circus teachers drew different poses. Mr. Adam, he drew a pike, and he drew a tuck. Now the element of pike and tuck are very important in acrobatics, as you will see. Now Mr. Olivier, he drew a plank, and he's going to show you both a plank on your hands and a plank on your elbows. Miss Justine drew the shoulder stand. Miss Grace drew the bridge. Now one thing about the bridge, she's going to show you the first kind of bridge, which everybody can do. And then she's going to show you the next step, the progression. Be very careful with that one. If it doesn't work yet, wait until you have a teacher with you. And Miss Angelica is going to show the squat. She's going to do the deep squats. I wonder what I am pulling out of the hat here. A cobra. I might do two. What would be my other move here? A downward dog. Let me try. As you notice, I don't have a yoga mat, but I put a blanket. It's kind of like a bedspread because it's nice to have un rectangle d'espace so that you have some space, right? So the cobra, I'm gonna have to lie down, manos, les mains, next to your shoulders. Feel the top of your head, and the top of your head is gonna reach up, reach up, reach up, reach up. High up as it can go. And then you're going to go down again and push up into that downward dog, like a dog that wants to play, yeah? Downward dog, nice. And then we can go back and into the cobra. And back down into the downward dog. Stretch those shoulders. Put your head close in between your upper arms. And lie down. So, this for today is our plan. I hope you can find some paper and maybe a pen, and you can draw the circus elements, the acrobatic elements, and put them in a hat or in any kind of, like maybe in a little container, shake them up, and then whenever you feel like doing a good workout, you can pull out the cards and line them up, right? There was one more thing that I was going to think about that. Oh, yes. Don't worry too much about the drawing. You can just draw it because you're drawing it for yourself. So as long as you know which acrobatic elements this card represents, the drawing is perfect. I'm looking forward to see you next week. And bye-bye.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Adam. I just wanted to show you one of my favorite ways to warm up. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to sit in a pike. So our body is going to make a letter L. Okay, we're going to try to keep our back straight. We're going to reach up, reach over, grab your feet. All right, and the next thing we can do is tuck and rock and roll. And stand up without using your hands. All right, the next thing that we can do is a tuck jump. So we're gonna jump up and bring our knees to our chest. And then a bonus one, after you get really good at tuck jumps and just high jumps in general, you can jump up, bring your knees to your chest. This one's just for teachers for now, but eventually you can learn this. All right, what's yours?
Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to do a plank. So we can either go on it one of two ways. We can rest our forearms on the ground, or we can just do it like a regular push-up. So I'll start off in a push-up position, and then I'll go down into the forearm position so you can see how that works, right? So the most important thing is you want to make sure that you have a nice straight back, right? It shouldn't look like this. Shouldn't look like that, right? It's not downward dog. It should be nice and straight. And if you go down into your forearms, how am I looking? Cameraman?
Pretty good.
I'm doing all right? All right. Straight back. And that's it.
My favorite acro element is the candlestick. And I drew my candle like this. It's lit, and I even made the drips of the hot wax traveling down the candle as it burns slowly. And we're gonna do a candlestick together, just like we did in class. And we're gonna try to make our legs and our torso as strong and straight as this candlestick. So everybody, pull out your T-Rex arms, because you're gonna need those. And find a soft place on the ground. If you have tile or wooden floors like me, you can put a blanket down. I have a really squishy mat. Maybe you have one of those too. And the first thing we're gonna do is make ourselves a really tight little ball. And I just want you to rock back and forth until maybe your feet come all the way over your head and maybe they even touch the ground above your head. So now, does everyone have their T-Rex arms? Not chicken arms, T-Rex arms. We're gonna need those T-Rex arms because I'm gonna support myself right here with my T-Rex arms. And then I'm gonna see if I can make a little tiny ball. But now I'm upside down. How silly is that? And when you're ready, you could even bring your legs all the way up. And now I'm going to show you something that I love to do in a candlestick.
A favorite circus move of mine is the back shoulder roll. So see here, I've done a person sitting with their knees up, with their pizza arm and their airplane arm. And then here, they're going over, they're putting their knees over their airplane arm. So now we'll try it. Now I'm gonna start, knees up, pizza arm, airplane arm, roll on back. Put my knees over my airplane arm, and my pizza hand touch the ground just like that so I could push off. Do that one more time. Roll pizza arm, airplane arm, roll back. Ta-da! Back shoulder roll.
Guys, this is Miss Angelica. I might look a little different because my hair is a different color. But I'm going to do my favorite warm-up for you guys. So I think that I'm gonna do a squat and I'll remind you how to do it and then maybe you can try it with me. Okay, so from the front, it'll look like this. You're gonna put your arms out in front, and you're just gonna bend your knees until it's like you're sitting in a chair. In the chair. And then I'll show you from the side, so arms out front, and you're gonna sit in the chair. So you wanna make sure that you have the corner of a square. So it's 90-degree angle. It's like a corner of a square. I'm sitting on a box. And then go up. So let's try 5 all together. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo, we did it. Good job, guys.
One of my favorite circus moves is the bridge pose. And there's a couple of different ways you can do a bridge. I'm going to show you this way, and I'm going to show you one other way. So here we go. The first way is just like we saw on that flashcard. You put your knees up, you roll back, you put your hands on the ground, and you push off with your feet. So you lift your bottom off the ground, just like that, and then you can take your hands and you can put them underneath, lace them together, and then just push your bottom up push your belly up as far as you can. So that's the first one. Now, if you feel comfortable doing that, and if you've never done this before, you should have your mom or your dad or somebody help you, okay, just to make sure you're safe. But this is the other one. You can bring your hands up, keep those fingers pointing up all the way around so that your fingers point back to your shoulders. So they're on the ground, boom, 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 like that. And your elbows are up to the sky. And then you're going to do the same thing where you lift your bottom up, and then your knees are going to move over your feet. Boom, like that. And you're going to push up with your hands. So you're in a full bridge like this. Okay? Now, the most important thing about this is the way that you come down. Okay, so when you come down, you have to tuck your chin to your chest. Okay, because if I don't do that, boom, 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 I might hurt my neck. So I have to make sure that I tuck my chin so that when I come down, boom, I'm so safe. Ta-da! There are 2 kinds of bridges.